Welcome back to Creativerse. All right. Well, given the situation with the barn here, I have to say that between you folks in the comments and some very helpful folks on the Steam forum, I think I've got something that may resemble a decent looking solution for the barn roof. But before I get to that, I wanted to do something. And that's going to involve hit escape and click store, because I wanted to go over what I personally think are the best deals in the thing. And for that, we will click on recipes. Now you'll notice I have a bunch of coins here because, well, there's 300 coins you get when you start with the free-to-play thing, and if you upgrade to Pro within 3 days of when you first install the game, you get an extra 1,000 coins. And then I won 5,000 coins on a giveaway on one of their Twitch streams when R41 was released. So I got a little bit of stuff here. Now, the best deals in the store, the recipes. And I'll tell you why. Because you click this, you unlock this. Okay, like for example, this one, 6,000 blocks included with it. That's great. There's a lot of stuff here. 800 of this, 800 of that, and so on and so forth. That's great. But you know what the biggest value is? The recipes. So that you can craft more of them yourself anytime you want. And I think that is well worth 1,000 coins. So I'm going to grab that. Bang. Medieval Super Bundle. Alright, and now the rest of these on this tab, they're all recipes. So, stained glass. Absolutely. Let's go for that. And furnace decorative. Sure, let's go for that. And the shattered lumite pack. Why not? Because all of these are recipes. Yes, they're including some sample items, like for example here, 99 of each kind of firework, but the main thing is the recipe for them so that you can make your own anytime you want. So, bang, I got it. And the thing about these recipes that you get in the store like this is that they are with you on any world you go to, and you don't have to unlock them. So, decorative lava. Bang. And chiseled limestone. Sure. Looks good. Diamond decorative. If you know me, you know I'm going to go diamond decorative. Yes. Decorative obsidian. Sure. Get that too. And Romanesque. Sure, why not? And the ceramic pack. I can probably find a use for those occasionally, so why not? Bang. The decorative stone. Absolutely. And I'm even going to go with the Moroccan pack, even though these designs, I don't see myself using them very often, but I want the option. And it's worth 200 coins to me. Bang. So now I've got all of them. And I even had this hidden temple, because I think the hidden temple super bundle, if I'm not mistaken, this was, see what that is a bunch of recipes and some blocks and whatnot. Now, this was part of one of the bundles that I had opened up on that previous Learning the Game test world, before I realized how much of a mistake I was making to open it up in that world. Because the items don't carry over to between worlds, but the recipes do. So that's cool. I got it. Now there is some bundles here. Now these are item/block bundles. And there's a bunch of them here. Like you can get for 100 coins, 20 arc stones. I don't think I'm going to do that. This one is 99 arc stones. And let's see, here we've got, wait a minute. The medieval pack, I think that was part of a promo bundle. The Ultimate Machines pack. But I got Lighting pack. What the? Ultimate Miners pack. This one is actually tempting. 50 super extractors, 60 super TNT, 30 super excavators, and 99 gunpowder. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do too much of that. The explosives pack, there's another one here that doesn't seem to be loading. I don't know what's going on there. There it is. The Ultimate Explosives pack. You get 80 each of all 9 different kinds of bombs for 400 coin. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to grab that. Just simply for the heck of it. I got most of them unlocked already as it is, but still. But that is, in my opinion, mainly the recipes and a few of these bundles are what I personally consider to be the best deals in the in-game store. So that's my opinion, and I'm sticking with it. Now, there is one other thing I want to do, and for that, I'm actually going to have to exit the world. And I'm going to click over here on Adventures. Now, Adventures are builds that people do in their own worlds, and they hook up an adventure gate and so on, so that other people can come in and go through an adventure that they have created. And those things can be apparently quite involved, and I'm going to do a search for a particular one. Bear in mind, my theme today is having all of the recipes. And this one, the Holiday Recipe Vault, is apparently fairly highly recommended. See, these particular adventures, they're taking advantage of a feature that may not necessarily exist for a whole long time. The developers may make a change to change this and so that it doesn't work like this, but right now, recipes that you learn in an adventure carry over. And this is all of the holiday recipes. That's the Halloween recipes, the ginger recipes, and, quote, assorted other recipes. Apparently a super extractor and a sandcastle recipe. Now, I've never done one of these adventure things, so let's do this, because getting recipes would be cool. Okay, it's loading. Let's see what we get happening here. Okay, I just got in here. I cut the loading screen. So, okay, we've got some Miro over there. No inventory, of course. Okay, bundles and whatnot. I'm darn sure not going to open them up here. All right, what do we got here? Wait a bit and see. You can hunt if you want. And the phone. Oh. Okay, here we are. We're back. I cut out the part where I exited and reloaded the world. All right, Holiday Recipe Vault. You can hunt if you want. Here is some gear. Spawn chest gives recipes too. Okay. That's interesting. What's in the vault? All right. Okay, that's a lamp. Bonus recipes. All right. Super extractor. I already have that one. And sandcastle wall. All right. Unlock that sucker. And what do we got here? Christmas recipes are here. Wow. Okay. So we just collect these suckers. And then you just open up the inventory and right-click them. And you learn the recipe. Not bad. That's cool. And like I said, currently it carries over into whatever other world. All right, Halloween recipes. I notice there's corrupted blocks on the floor here. All right. Let's get these taken care of. All right. What's this? Christmas recipes. That's bonus recipes. Did you activate the recipes? Pull switch to complete. Okay. Well, completed. Coolness. And click the like thing. Sure. That was a good one. All right. Now, I will be back and we'll get things going. All right. Here we are. Back in the world. I'm trying to cut out as much of the loading screens as I can because sometimes they might take anywhere from 10 seconds to a minute or so to pass, and that's no fun in video. Anyway, I want to get working on this thing and get doing something here. I got some of my wall stuff. And thanks to folks' input, as I said, I think I've got an idea here that should allow this thing to be finished off and look decent. And the idea here is just raise this up a couple of blocks. And the sum of the suggestions on that is basically take it up a couple of blocks and then either go with more of the slope roof that I've already got on here, or do a thing with slabs. So I'm going to go ahead and get this built out, and then well, let's see, wait a minute. This is enough to give it a trial run here at least. So let's pop that down here. Drop down here a little bit, and let's have at least one block of overhang. And yeah, like so. More roof, more like this. Another piece here and that. All right, let's have a look at this from a distance. That glider is absolutely so freaking handy. I love it. Now, this basically what it's going to end up being on both sides, like that. And I think that actually, you know, really, it might just work. So I'm going to go ahead and build out some more of this. I'm going to have to make some more of this wood gravel wall. And I'm going to get this built out a little bit and see how it looks. All right, got that finished up, and I don't know, it may not necessarily be really ultra epic, but it'll do until something better comes along. I think it's reasonable. I didn't bother to do the inverse slabs on the inside, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. There is a touch or three I can do up there, however. Let's see, not that one, this one. Let's get some logs. And if I come along here and then rotate this like so, then I can have something like a support beam going across. Like that. And actually, if I get up a little higher here, all right, how about, okay, let's put one right about there and rotate that one and pop another one on there. That's a temporary thing. I'm just bridging my way over here. Crouch, and then we'll just go like this. Pop some of these across here. And I'm not going to walk up there, am I? But yeah, basically going along here and putting another support beam every few blocks, just to give it the look of actually looking like it's got some support. And yeah, I missed one. Yeah. So, well, how many blocks we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks between. That's reasonable, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks between. Put one there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here. And that should about do it. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get those put in later off camera, just simply to get them done. I just wanted to throw that in there so that it gives a little bit of detail, breaks up the inside a little bit, and so on. And I realize there is a lot that needs to be done, maybe to break up the outside a little bit. Because that wood texture, it looks good. It looks very good for this. But when I back off from it, it does this really strange animated pattern that I'm sure is not intended, but it looks weird. I hope it does that in the video, just so that I don't sound like I'm talking crazy or anything. But yeah, in other news, the trees back here, most particularly this one, I'm going to have to take that tree down. It's in the way. I had to cut a bunch of leaf sections and some log sections out of, I'll go away. I had to cut a bunch of stuff out of that tree just to fit the rest of the roof up there. And I'm not quite finished with the roof on this side, but I'll get to it. In the meantime, I wanted to try something else that I've read a little bit about, and so on. So, let's see. If we look at the map, these square sections here, you notice here it says 0 of 2 claims used. Now, for those not familiar with the game, a claim, like for example, if I go there, I could claim that land, and that would be pretty much like essentially mine. Like if this were a multiplayer world, which it isn't, but if it were a multiplayer world, I could claim this land, and then only I would be able to build on it and do certain other things on there, or people that I authorized to do so by granting them the necessary permissions. But given this world, I don't need to use claims. But I did think of a use for it. If I move down here, scroll the map down this way a little bit, and I come along this way out over the ocean, and say for example right here, I'm going to put a claim on there for one reason. The claim border is visible in world when you spot that area. And there's another thing about claims. They measure 64 blocks by 64 blocks, and the corner of the claim is chunk border. So you know where the chunk is, right there, the corner where these two planes of it meet. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to head up here and take a look at my map. I'm going to fly, looks like pretty much southwest, until I find that claim, right off in that direction. And then I'm going to try to do something there. First, I need to get a few things together. I will be back. Okay, flying out there, and I should be getting very close. Yes, I'm almost on it. Alright, that's the claim border right there. What I want is the corner of that claim border, and I just found it. Alright. There's the wall. You can just barely see it. Okay, I need to find the corner of it. I had it. Map. Oh, okay. This way. All right, there it is. And here's the corner of it. I'm going to go here to just outside the corner. And let's place a bit of stone. Whoops. Let's not go walking off of it now. All right. It looks like that's the corner block right there. All right, great. And I seem to have made a mess with the water. I'll worry about that another time. But this here is the border. This here is the corner of a chunk, of a claim actually. The claim is 64 blocks by 64 blocks. Yeah. So if I wanted to build a spawner, this is a great place to know right where the corner of a claim is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up a little bit here. And that should be plenty right there. Oh, for crying out loud. Alright, crouch. And I've got a little something here I brought back from the corruption layer. Corrupted stone and corrupted dirt. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. There. Now I make it 16 long. And I come over this way and make it 16 wide. 2. All right. Now I'm going to take a few minutes. I'm going to fill that in. And by all I've read, I'm going to go ahead and make it like 3 blocks thick. And we'll see what happens next. All right, so here we have a 16 by 16 platform built right at the corner of a chunk. And it's made entirely of corrupted stone and corrupted wood. The exact, it's only 1 block thick because I didn't have as much material with me as I thought. But that's all right. But anyway, the way I understand that this should work is that when it's dark at night, and since there are no lights around here anywhere, I haven't placed any, and there's nothing else going on around here mobs-wise, there should be spawns of corruption-type mobs and the kind of chests that would spawn on the corruption layer. Now what I'm going to do is that island over there, that thing, it's right there. It's about 2 claims distance away. As I understand it, that's about a good distance to be away. Initially, at least, I think. I think the player is supposed to be like within 2 claims or 2.5 claims distance. So I'm going to go over to that island. And I'm going to wait over there until it turns night. And I'm going to do the best I can to observe what's going on here. Now, to do this thing totally and completely right, what I should do is build a box. Make it 16 by 16, have a wall about 3 blocks high, and then put a roof on it. You know, to keep it completely and totally dark inside. And that way it would even work in the daytime. And I may do that later. For right now, I'm just experimenting with the platform at night. So I am going to fly over here to the island. And I'm going to chill out over there until night. I probably should have brought a bed with me, but that's all right. I'm going to chill out until night. I'm going to wait and watch to whatever degree I can, which probably won't be too awfully much. Let's see. I'm even going to turn off my flashlight because I don't know to what extent the flashlight affects spawns. I've not seen anything written about that one way or the other. So I'm going to hang out. I'm going to let it get dark and see what happens. Alright, it is now full dark and I can't see a blasted thing over there. So I'm going to go ahead and fly over that way. But wouldn't it be nice if we could fly first person? It would be, I think, better. I don't see anything on there. Oh, yes, we have somebody on there. And he wants to play in the water. Oh, hey there, corrupted Miru. I'm going to have to get down there to him. Alright. He's gone. But I didn't see a loot drop. So I'm going to go down there again and have a look. Where did the loot bag go? I know I took him out. Huh. Alright, I'm running out of air here. And I have to get out of the water for stamina to regen. Alright. I keep forgetting that spawning in Creativerse doesn't necessarily require the player to be at a particular distance. That these guys will be happy to spawn right in your face, right next to you. So I'm going to hang out here and see what kind of things I get, leaving my light off and whatnot and not placing any lights. I'm going to hang out and see what happens. Okay, it's turning morning and the light levels are coming up because the sun's coming up. So I think what I'm going to do is call it here. Nothing else has spawned. No other critters, no chests or anything like that. So what I should have done was brought teleporters with me. or at least a teleporter. And I am probably going to do something like go get a teleporter to get out here, and also get some more materials and go ahead and kind of build a box around this. Put walls on it, put a ceiling on it so that it's total dark inside, and see how that goes. And we'll see what kind of results I get next time. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I am out of here.